For 27 years, the Amy Lynn Bradley case has been frozen in a world of unanswered questions. But everything changed this week. A private investigator has come forward with what he calls the most disturbing proof the public has never seen, proof suggesting Amy was alive, trying to reach out, and then may have been silenced all over again. It started with one woman, a woman who came forward claiming she was Amy Bradley, and then vanished before anyone could confirm her identity. Why did she reach out now, after almost 3 decades of silence? And more importantly, who made her disappear again? The investigator says he knows the answer, and if he's right, this is the biggest twist the case has ever seen. To understand why this new evidence is explosive, you have to picture the moment Amy was first reported missing. The clanging metal corridors of the cruise ship, the unanswered radio calls, the eerie silence from her cabin, all of it locked in time since 1998. But now, suddenly, a clue has surfaced, one so chilling that investigators say it mirrors those same patterns from the ship. The private investigator claims he has obtained something Amy tried to send, something she left behind in fear, something that was never meant to be ignored. The story begins when a woman contacted investigators. Her message was short, her voice was shaking, and she said 7 words: "I need help. My name is Amy Bradley." When investigators arranged to meet her, she vanished. No call, no trace, no explanation. The last images captured of her showed faint silhouettes and strange shapes behind her. Symbols no one noticed at first, but they weren't random. They matched something investigators had seen before. Years ago, long before the internet, before social media, before amateur sleuths, a civilian witness came forward with a statement. He described a narrow corridor, a dimly lit room, a specific arrangement of lights on the ceiling, and patterns carved into the walls. He said he saw a woman who looked terrified, a woman who tried to speak but was pulled away. The report was marked unverified, filed away, forgotten, until now, because the background in the new photographs, the ones taken right before the mysterious woman disappeared, matched that description almost perfectly. The private investigator examined the faint shapes behind the woman. At first, they seemed meaningless, but then he realized something. The symbols were not just shapes, they were markers. The same kind found in a specific region linked to human trafficking routes, documented in the early 2000s. One of those routes ran through the exact area where the witness claimed to have seen Amy years earlier. These weren't coincidences. They were breadcrumbs. So the question became, why would this woman, if she truly was Amy, come forward after so many years? According to the investigator, she was terrified. She used a burner phone. She refused to share her location. She spoke in short sentences, as if someone was standing nearby. And she said one thing investigators cannot ignore. They don't know I escaped. But escaped from where? And who exactly was they? Before investigators could find her, she was gone. The private investigator then revealed the evidence he claimed to have found: a small recording, static, distorted breathing, and a whisper. "I tried before. They stopped me." Experts analyzed the voice pattern. It matched Amy's speaking rhythm from old home videos, not 100% confirmed, but close enough to reopen questions the FBI never fully answered. Someone had been controlling her, someone had been watching her, and someone may have silenced her again. What makes this development chilling is how closely it mirrors the original disappearance. In 1998, Amy told her family she felt unsafe. She said men on the ship were watching her, following her, trying to get close. And then she was gone. Now, 27 years later, a woman claims to be Amy, says she's being watched, asks for help, and disappears again. The pattern is identical. Someone out there knows the truth. Someone out there is preventing her from being found. The private investigator says he's preparing to release a full report: timestamps, recordings, photographs, symbol analysis, and witness connections. He claims the evidence ties Amy's disappearance to a trafficking network that operated across multiple islands in the late 90s and early 2000s. He refused to disclose details publicly, but he said one thing: "If I go silent, it's not by choice. This isn't just an investigation anymore, it's a race against time. If this woman truly was Amy Bradley, it means she survived. It means she tried to come home. It means the world was seconds away from the truth, and it means someone took her again. Her story is not cold. It is not closed. It is not forgotten. Every share, every comment, every voice keeps pressure on the people who want this case buried, because somewhere, someone knows where Amy is, and they are hoping the world finally stops looking. But we won't.